At the Indiana Association of Educational Service Centers, we are seeing an increasing interest in neuroscience-based software programs. To help us sort through the value of programs that help develop the brain, we are fortunate to have with us Dr. Patricia Wolfe, author of Brain Matters and international expert on the application of neuroscience to teaching and learning.
First of all, I'd say I'm very excited about it because it's probably the first program I've ever seen that really tackles the cognitive skills that I think kids need, rather than teaching them a specific skill like how to write a paragraph or how to solve an equation. Those are important skills, but there are all kinds of underlying cognitive skills you need to be able to do that. So it's like, I can't even think of a good example. Instead of getting at the foundation, we're trying to treat surface areas. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So why I'm really excited about BrainWare is here is a program that takes what is neurologically competent, what we know about how brains work, also takes what we know about motivation and success, and develops it into a program that is engaging and develops a whole slew of cognitive skills that kids are going to be able to use the rest of their life, and helps them to get those skills at the automatic level so that you don't even have to think about, let me see, what do I do? It comes. The whole concept is called automaticity. When you do something over and over and over to the place where now it becomes automatic. I'd like to see good problem solving skills at the automatic level. I'd like to see good attention skills at the automatic level. When you say to kids, pay attention, there are a lot of kids who try but don't know how to do it. They don't have the basic skills to pay attention. And I think BrainWare has this ability, without kids even knowing that they're working on attention, to develop some of those skills. They're in a totally different category. You know, as I said, they for the most part focus just on one particular skill, like auditory memory. All right. I've tried some of them and found them boring. All right. I felt like, you know, being in the field, I should try them out when people say, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? I also think some claims are being made by some programs that are not justified. I happen to know how Fast Forward was developed. I happen to know that it works extremely well with kids who have auditory processing delays. I'm not so sure that it works across the board as some claim that it does and will help all kids. Right? I think BrainWare can help all kids because of its scope. Right.
The comprehensive nature.
Yeah, and it's interesting that many news magazines recently have done we're checked out a lot of these different, you know, there's a lot of online programs, Luminosity and Brain Fitness, et cetera, and grading them, so to speak, you know, and quite many of them are so repetitious they're boring. They're not challenging anymore, or some of them are just way too expensive. And that's the other thing. We have to make sure that when you've got a program that's really good, that it is available, you know, to the people who need it.